Brain fog is not tiredness, it is signal failure. Your brain is receiving more input than it can process, and that overload has a cost. Most people treat fog with caffeine or rest. Neither repairs the underlying system. The fog you experience is a symptom of neurological congestion. Your brain is attempting to filter thousands of low-value inputs while maintaining critical function. Over time, this creates what neuroscience calls cognitive load saturation. The result is slow thinking, delayed recall, and decision fatigue. This is not about age, it is about input management. Your brain does not randomly lose sharpness. It responds to chronic overload by reducing processing capacity. The more noise you allow into your day, the less bandwidth remains for clarity. This is a mechanical issue, not a biological decline. Notice the pattern. Fog tends to worsen after heavy media consumption, multitasking, or fragmented sleep. These behaviors all increase neurological load without offering recovery time. The brain attempts to compensate by reducing speed and precision. The architecture you need is called the Clarity Protocol. It is a structured routine designed to restore processing capacity by controlling input, timing, cognitive demand, and resetting neurological bandwidth. This is not about productivity. It is about preserving mental sharpness through environmental and behavioral design. The first layer is input control. Your brain processes visual, auditory, and emotional data continuously. Most of this input is irrelevant. Notifications, background noise, and passive media consumption all contribute to cognitive load without adding value. The protocol begins by creating a lone-put morning window. This means no phone, no email, no news for the first 90 minutes after waking. During this window, your brain operates at its highest clarity. Cortisol is elevated, which supports focus. Neural pathways are least congested. This is when complex thinking, planning, and problem-solving should occur. Introducing external input during this time degrades your cognitive capacity for the rest of the day. The second layer is structured cognitive demand. Your brain performs best when tasks are isolated and sequential. Multitasking forces the prefrontal cortex to switch contexts repeatedly, which drains energy and reduces accuracy. The protocol requires task batching, grouping similar activities into focused blocks. For example, all communication tasks are completed in a single 30-minute window. All decision-making tasks are handled in another block. This reduces the cognitive cost of context switching and allows deeper engagement with each activity. The result is faster processing and improved memory retention. The third layer is neurological reset intervals. Your brain cannot sustain focus indefinitely. After approximately 90 minutes of cognitive work, attention begins to fragment. This is not a flaw. It is how the brain conserves energy. The protocol incorporates deliberate recovery windows every 90 to 120 minutes. These windows must be input, walking without headphones, sitting in silence, or observing a single focal point all allow the brain to reset. The key is removing additional stimuli. Reading, scrolling, or conversation does not provide recovery. It shifts load, but does not reduce it. The fourth layer is precision nutrition timing. Brain fog often worsens after meals. This occurs because digestion diverts blood flow and energy away from the brain. High carbohydrate or high sugar meals amplify this effect by causing insulin spikes which impair glucose regulation. The protocol requires light, protein-forward meals during active cognitive hours. Reserve heavier meals for the evening, after demanding mental work is complete. This maintains stable blood sugar and preserves mental energy throughout the day. For many, this adjustment alone reduces fog by 40 to 50% within 2 weeks. The fifth layer is sleep architecture. Fog is often the result of poor sleep quality, not just insufficient duration. Your brain clears metabolic waste during deep sleep. If you do not reach adequate slow-wave sleep, waste accumulates and impairs function the next day. The protocol requires a fixed sleep schedule with an 8-hour window. Consistency is more important than duration. Going to bed and waking at the same time daily stabilizes circadian rhythm, which improves sleep depth. Avoid screens for 60 minutes before bed. Blue light suppresses melatonin and delays sleep onset, reducing the time spent in restorative phases. The sixth layer is environmental anchors. Your brain associates specific spaces with specific states. If you work, relax, and eat in the same location, your brain cannot distinguish between focus and rest. This creates cognitive blurring, which increases fog. The protocol requires spatial separation. Designate one area for focused work. Use a different space for rest or social interaction. This trains your brain to enter a clear, focused state when you sit down in your work environment. Over time, this conditioning reduces the effort required to concentrate. The seventh layer is cognitive offloading. Your brain uses working memory to hold unresolved tasks, incomplete thoughts, and open decisions. The more you attempt to remember internally, the less capacity remains for real-time thinking. The protocol requires external capture systems. Use a notebook, voice recorder, or task manager to offload mental clutter. Every task, idea, or concern should be written down immediately. This frees working memory and reduces the background load your brain carries throughout the day. Many users report sharper thinking within 48 hours of implementing this single change. The eighth layer is hydration precision. Dehydration reduces brain volume and impairs neural signaling. Even mild dehydration, around 2% body weight loss, degrades focus and memory. The protocol requires consistent water intake throughout the day, not in large quantities at once. Aim for 250 milliliters every 90 minutes during waking hours. Avoid excessive caffeine or alcohol, both of which increase dehydration and disrupt sleep. If you experience afternoon fog, dehydration is often the primary cause. The ninth layer is movement intervals. Sedentary behavior reduces blood flow to the brain and impairs glucose metabolism. Your brain requires oxygen and glucose to function. The protocol requires brief movement every 60 to 90 minutes. This does not mean exercise. Standing, walking, or light stretching for 3 to 5 minutes is sufficient. This restores circulation and resets focus. Movement also increases brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which supports memory and learning. The 10th layer is sensory reduction. Modern environments are designed for overstimulation, bright lights, constant sound, and visual clutter all increase cognitive load. The protocol requires designing your environment for sensory calm. Dim overhead lighting. Use task lighting instead. Reduce background noise. Use noise-canceling headphones or silence when possible. Clear visual clutter from your workspace. These adjustments reduce the baseline load your brain carries, which preserves capacity for meaningful thinking. The 11th layer is decision minimization. Every decision you make depletes a finite reserve of mental energy. The more trivial decisions you face, the less capacity remains for important ones. The protocol requires eliminating low-value decisions through routine and automation. Eat the same breakfast. Wear similar clothing. Follow a fixed morning sequence. This is not about restriction. It is about preserving decision-making capacity for situations that require real judgment. High performers in every field use this strategy to maintain mental sharpness under pressure. The 12th layer is social load management. Social interaction requires significant cognitive effort. Conversations demand attention, emotional regulation, and real-time processing. If you schedule back-to-back meetings or calls, you deplete mental energy rapidly. The protocol requires spacing social interactions with recovery intervals. Limit meetings to specific days or time blocks. Avoid scheduling calls immediately after demanding cognitive work. Protect your peak mental hours for tasks that require deep focus, not social engagement. The 13th layer is supplement support systems. Certain nutrients support brain function and reduce fog. Omega-3 fatty acids improve membrane fluidity and signaling speed. Magnesium supports neurotransmitter function. B vitamins enhance energy metabolism. The protocol does not require extensive supplementation, but targeted support can accelerate results. High-quality omega-3, magnesium glycinate, and a B-complex are commonly effective. These are available through structured support systems designed for cognitive clarity. You will find relevant options in the description below, selected for efficacy and bioavailability. The 14th layer is stress load monitoring. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which impairs hippocampal function and disrupts memory formation. If you experience persistent fog alongside anxiety or irritability, stress is likely the primary driver. The protocol requires structured stress reduction practices. This does not mean meditation, apps, or breathing exercises, unless those work for you. It means identifying and removing chronic stressors where possible. Reduce unnecessary obligations. Delegate low-value tasks. Protect your time and energy as finite resources. Stress reduction is not a luxury. It is a maintenance requirement for cognitive function. The 15th layer is routine consistency. The clarity protocol works through repetition. Your brain adapts to patterns over time. If you apply these strategies inconsistently, you will not see results. Commit to the full routine for 14 days before adjusting. Most users experience noticeable improvement within 7 to 10 days. Fog begins to lift. Recall improves. Decision-making feels faster and more confident. These are not subjective changes. They reflect measurable improvements in neurological efficiency. This is not about doing more. It is about doing less, with precision. The goal is not productivity. It is clarity, control, and independence. Fog is not inevitable. It is the result of a system under strain. Fix the system, and the fog clears. Mandatory disclaimer. This content is for informational purposes only, and is not intended as medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare professional before making changes to your health or lifestyle routine.